So let me open Notepad. In yesterday's class, we discussed what are the features we have. This is react.js. Yes. So features of React we discussed. Like in features point of view, the magnification. It supports single page application, data binding. Like that, I discussed some of the features. Okay. Yes. Now we will discuss programs based on that. I will discuss later. Before that, as I told you, JavaScript is very important. Okay. So that's why we are starting the concepts of JavaScript from now onwards. Okay. Because React.js, if we take here, so this React.js, React is a library of JavaScript. It is nothing but the library of JavaScript. Okay. So that's why here, without knowledge in JavaScript, we can't do anything with this React.js, first of all. So compulsory we should have idea on the JavaScript. Yes. Yeah. Now, here, a library means it provides some additional features. Okay. So library is providing some additional features. These features we are means React.js features we are accessing through the JavaScript code. Okay. So what are the features I told you in last class, like data binding, single page application like that. Okay. So now how to work with these concepts, okay, with the support of JavaScript. Okay. So before that, a small introduction about JavaScript. JavaScript is it client side script or server side script? Already got the clarity now. Client side. Yes. So JavaScript is the main client side script. That is the primary client side script. Okay. Remaining all these technologies like React, Angular, those are introduced through JavaScript. Okay. Yes. Next one, JavaScript implemented by each in the year 1995. Mr. Each implemented the JavaScript actually as LiveScript. The original name of JavaScript is LiveScript. Who implemented this? Mr. Each. Okay. Each implemented this JavaScript in the year 1995. Original name of JavaScript is LiveScript. Is it clear? Yes. So that is the main point. So it belongs to one corporation. What is that? Netscape Corporation. Okay. Belongs to the Netscape Corporation. In 1995, each implemented this LiveScript. And it belongs to Netscape Corporation. So that is the main point. Yes. Yeah. Next one. Later, Sun Microsystem adopted this LiveScript and renamed it as JavaScript. What is happened? Sun Microsystem adopted this LiveScript and renamed it as JavaScript. Now it is maintaining by Sun Microsystem. Okay, yeah. So this JavaScript is maintaining by Sun Microsystem. Now, some points before starting this we need to discuss. JavaScript, not only JavaScript, both JavaScript and React. These are case sensitive. Okay. Case sensitive technologies. Okay. And follows which cases? Camel cases. Camel cases means what is that? From second or onwards. Okay. So every word first character is caps. Yes. This is camel case. Means, for example, we have one function. That function contains the multiple words. From second word onwards, every word first character is capital letter, like this. Okay. Now, yeah, like that. For example, get element by ID. Here, E is capital letter, B is capital letter, I is capital letter, like. Is it clear? So, from second word onwards, every word first character is capital letter. Okay. Yes. Both JavaScript and React. Next, JavaScript, React, loosely typed scripts. What is loosely? I will discuss with you now. 1 second. Yeah. More to the sound remote remote Yes. Yeah. What is this concept here? Okay. It is nothing but loosely type. What the meaning of loosely type? Okay. Yes. According to this loosely typed concept. Okay. Yeah. No need to provide data types at the time of variable declarations. So according to this concept, no need to provide data types at the time of variable declarations. Yeah, generally in other languages, we are using int, string, boolean, like that. These are the data types we are using. Okay, int, string, boolean, like that. But here, no need to use the data types. Directly, you can declare the variable like this. Okay, serial number is equal to 100, like. So one variable. Variables generally we are using to store values, right? Yeah, at the time of working with some calculations and all. Okay. Values we are storing where? In variables. Okay. So here serial number is the name of variable and value is 100 I stored like this. So this is acceptable here. No need to use int, string, okay, like that. These are not required. Is it clear? Yes. This is about the concept of this. So simple example I will show you. So save this file. First dot HTML I have given. What is the name of this file? First dot HTML. So this is the file first dot HTML. In this file, so I'm writing a small script like this. So serial number is equal to 100 I have given. One variable I declared, name of this variable types, everything in detail we'll discuss later. Okay. But in this program, so without any explanation, directly I declared one day variable. That's all. So I want to print that variable. We are using alert to display the message box. What I've given here, serial number. I've given like this. Yes, yeah. Like that, I've taken this variable. Now, what is the file name? First.html. Right. So this is the name of that file. Now, my requirement is I want to print this one. Yes, yeah. So open in browser. Yeah. The file which we created. Right. Now double click on this. You got the output like 100 is displaying here. What is that? Output 100 it displays here. Yes, yeah. In case in this program, if I use int like this data type, so it gives the error. Yes, it will give the error message. Okay. Why? Because these data types are not allowed here. That is the main point of this. Now save it, refresh, right click, inspect. So here console, if you click, it displays the error. So JavaScript errors we can see in this console. Okay. That's what it displays. Serial number is not expected one. Means before the serial number we pass in this int that is not expected. Like that it displays there. Is this clear? Yes. So that is the concept of this. Right? Yeah. It is clear. So we need not provide the data types because these are loosely typed scripts. Not only in JavaScript, even React also we are following the same pattern. Now we got the output 100. Okay. Yes. Next. JavaScript, React. Both are dynamic scripts. These two technologies are dynamic scripts. Dynamic script means what is that? Every variable internally contains one data type based on the value we assigned. Yes. Yeah. So based on the value what we assigned, every variable internally contains one data type. So this concept we are calling as dynamic types. For example, here I assign number. Explicitly, I am not provided any data type, but internally it contains integer data type, number data type. Okay, for example, you want to see alert type of serial number. So type of is one function. Okay. This type of function we can use to get the type of variable. So what the type of this variable? It is a number. Okay. Now save this and refresh. I can see it displays number name. Yes. Like that we are using type of. Okay. So type of we are using for what? To get the type of variable. Okay. In case if I store like any string, Scott like this, then refresh it. What is now? It is string type. Like this type of a function we can use to get the type of a variable. So means internally if you observe it holds string data type. Okay. But explicitly are you providing any data types here? No, we are not providing the data types explicitly. But internally every variable contains the data type based on the value we assigned. So that is the concept of this. Yes. I hope you're clear with this, right? Yes. Next. Okay, fine. Come to this next one. JavaScript is interpreted, but React is. What is React now? Compiler. Like that. This is one more point. JavaScript is nothing but interpreted script. Line by line execution is there. So that is somewhat drawback to the programmer because if there is any error in a specific line, it stops the execution of it. And it won't check the remaining lines. So that is the reason why they added compiler in React. They added variable compiler. Which compiler they added here? Variable compiler. So compare with this interpreted, compiler is faster. At the time of execution, compiler script is faster. That is one more point what you should. The drawback of interpreted is, okay, yes, the performance is slow. Okay. That's why here they added this count. Yes, yeah. Now, if you observe this, for example, and let's start. And let Amit. Like that we have these things. And let's got this one. And let Amit and let John. Now, if you observe the result, it displays Scott here, Amit, and here it displays John. Like. Okay, fine. Now, the thing is, in case if I do any mistake. See, from the first alert, I removed T. From second alert, I removed R. Third alert, E. A total 3 errors we have, right? We have total 3 errors. But if I refresh it, you can see it shows first error message. ALER is not defined. That is the message it is showing for us. Not showing the all 3 errors. That's what the message we got. ALER is not defined. Once I rectify this one, event T. Now it displays the Scott, and you are getting the next error. What is that? ALER is missing here. Okay, like that. If I rectify this one, then third error. So means it is difficult to the programmer to check line by line here. So for that they provided comparing this react.js instead of interpreter. That is the main. Yes. So that is the difference what we have between this React and JavaScript. Yes. Next one, JavaScript code we are placing within the script, open and closing text. Like the inside the script, open and closing text, we are placing the JavaScript. Already have seen this. So these are the basic points you should know before starting this. Yes. Yeah. I hope you got the clarity in this point of view. Now we are starting the programs in this JavaScript. Before starting that, IDE, which IDE we are using to work with this. So that IDE we need to discuss. Okay. Yes. So right now I'm using Notepad, but in companies we don't use this Notepad. We're using Visual Studio Code, WebStorm, like that. These types of IDEs we are using them. Now we are discussing about these IDEs. Okay. So till now we discussed how to declare JavaScript and what are the basic points we have. So those things we discussed. Now we are going to discuss what are the IDEs are available to work with this. So IDEs. So what is the full form of IDE? Integrated Development Environment. So Notepad is just editor. It is not supporting the much options at the time of development. So that's why in companies, we are taking the support of IDEs. Okay. Yes. So now IDE we can use to develop applications at the yeah. We can develop the application that is yes. So what is the IDE we are using? Microsoft Visual Studio is an IDE provides many options to work with React, Angular, Node, .NET. Okay. What this IDE? Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So this IDE we are using to work with the React applications, Angular, Node, .NET, etc. So that is the main point. Yes. Now, Microsoft Visual Studio Code is the product of Microsoft Corporation. So it provides different types of options like color codes, okay, and error detections, like the different types of options it is providing for us. Now, we will discuss how to work with this Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Okay, yes. First, here we are installing that Visual Studio Code IDE. After that, I will tell you the options. Now, go to the Google and type. So simple, Microsoft Visual Studio Code download. Yes, Microsoft Visual Studio Code download. Press enter. Now click on this option. Now displays Windows download. Click. Our download process is started. All of you do it parallel. Yes. Download is completed. Now click on that for installation. So here you need to select accept the agreement, next, next, and install. So installation process is going on. Now it is done. And click on this finish. Now installation is completed. Okay. You will get this window. Actually, in my system already on project is open. So let me close that. So open recent is references. Close it. Yes. Okay. Now, yes. HTML files only open. Let me close it. Not for it, HTML. Yeah. So this is the IDE which we have. Okay. Okay. So close this, open shortcut is open Windows button. Okay. You can type VS. Then it displays Visual Studio 4. Yes, you will see this welcome page. Right. Now, here we have many options to work with this. Okay. First of all, here, this is file, new text file, new window, open file, open folder line. For example, I'm selecting this open file, the desktop. So just now we created one file. What is that? First.html. So click on this open. Now it is open here. So what is the benefit of this? Okay, so it is providing some color codes. And even if I do any error, okay, so I remove this one, then you can see a red color underlines are coming. So means that open quotation is not closed like that. So control plus to increase that window, minus to decrease. Okay. Now, if I type anything, SCI given, suggestions are coming. Display the auto suggestions. Now, if I close this automatic closing tag, it is providing for us. By default, provides the closing tag. Now, if you enter AL, so it is providing the JavaScript related suggestions. Okay. Right. Yes. Not only JavaScript related suggestions, now here HTML related suggestions also it is providing. For example, input like that. Not only these suggestions, you want to get the suggestions of React, we need to add some plugins here. Okay. I will discuss that plugins, how to add everything. Anyhow, here it is providing the easy way to implement the coding. It provides easy way to implement the coding. So that is the concept. Clear? It provides a simple way to develop the logics. So that is the main. Yes. So now one by one options we will see. This is Explorer. Okay. So right now we opened HTML file. That's why nothing is displaying here. In case if you open any folder, okay, yes. Now you can see this. So one React program I want to open. So React Node MongoDB something. This project is there. I'm going to open that. Now you see. Here you can see many files. Now you can simply switch to another file. Non-DC. The code of other files, including images, everything it displays here too. Is it clear? That is the got it. Yes. Now, in the same tab, it is opening. Some close. If I double click, okay. For example, here you can see single click is temporary open the tab and text is cross. Temporary open means if I click on another file, so that file information is coming here like this. In case if I double click on this, that is permanent open. Next file is coming like this. Yes. Yeah. Means you can easily open the files and we can see here one by here only. These are yes. This is Explorer. Okay. Now you want to go for quick search, then Control P the shortcut key. Control plus P. So here if I type app, then app.js, app.js, like that these files are coming. If I click on any one, that is opened here. Yes, this is app.css file. So it is open like this. Like that, Control plus P. Okay. The shortcut key. So it displays that search files suggestion. So there if you type, okay, for example, IND I have given, then that related all files it displays here. Like that, this is the concept. Yes. Yes. You got it. It's like that. This is working. Fine. Next, the search is there. What is this search? You want to search for any word, any statement in all files of the current project. Then you can enter. Okay. Yes. For example, here, function I type. I display the results. In 4 files, 113 results are there. Actually, package.json, log.json not required. These are not our files. These are nothing but React related files. I will discuss those all things later. Don't think about how to install the React project, everything now, because first we need to finish the JavaScript. Then only we'll discuss this React project, everything, and what is package hyphen log. Okay, everything we'll discuss. Now here you can see, yeah, in these 3 files, this function is matching. So means I type out the function, I'm searching in how many files this function is there. So in app.js, if I click on this, it is open. In index.js here, now function is there, but it is commented. Like that, it display the functions. So this is global search. Is it clear? Yes. Global search means it searches in all files. Now, local search, if you take here, okay. So, for example, here you want to search for any word. So, Control F find is there, okay. There you can type. For example, here, then I have given. Where then is available? Here, let's see. Right. So, this is local search. And in this panel, if you observe here, this is global search. Okay, we discussed about Explorer and also discussed about search. Now we need to discuss debug extensions like that. Before that, this panel, Control B is the shortcut key to open and close. Control plus B. Is it clear? What is the shortcut key? Control plus B to open and closing this panel. Okay. Now, next thing we need to discuss about plugins. Yes, very important for us because to work with the React.js, some plugins are available. To work with the AI tools like Copilot, these type of some plugins are available. And to work with the code formatter, Prettier is available. So these are plugins we need to install through extensions. So what are the plugins we are using in our application development and how to install these plugins? That we will discuss in the next session. Okay. Yes. And today is the 3rd demo class, and we have one more demo class. Okay, that we will next day. After that, the link will change. So that's it. Those who wants to continue, okay. So management is calling to you. Okay. Then please respond with them because once you done the registration, everything, then only we'll get the link for the next means that is regular sessions, and also we'll get the drive access. Okay, the drive access everyday recordings I'm uploading there along with these notes which we are discussing. Okay, along with the projects means programs which we are developing. That's why please respond with that. Okay. So now we need to discuss about the remaining options, what we have in these account settings. Okay. So this is settings. In manage also you can see settings, everything available here. So those I will discuss in the next class. Okay. Yes. As I told you, demos we are spending around 45 to 50 minutes. Tomorrow is our last demo. Okay. After that, link will change. Is this clear? So any questions, any doubts you have? No doubts, no questions. Right? Fine. Then we will continue the tomorrow session. Okay? Yes. So for today, we can drop. Thank you.